Hey guys, MCU Collector here with another figure review. Next up is the Hasbro Power Rangers Lightning Collection fan channel exclusive Power Rangers SPD or Space Patrol Delta A-Squad Red Ranger. This is a fan channel exclusive along with the yellow A-Squad Ranger, and then the green A-Squad green is going to be Best Buy exclusive. A-Squad pink is GameStop exclusive, and then A-Squad Blue Ranger came in the 2-pack with the SPD Blue Ranger. So now we will finally have all of the A-Squad, and that was pretty quick to get an entire team completed, although those figures obviously haven't released yet. I think some of them have overseas, but here we have the Red Ranger. This one was released. Dorkside Toys actually had it in stock. I don't know if they still do. I'll include a link in the video description below, but this, as far as I know, hasn't come in stock anywhere yet, so I was able to place mine. They shipped out, and I got it in, so we'll take a look at it. We got some accessories there, the artwork of the SPD A-Squad Red Ranger as it wraps around to the back. We get that digital render of the figure on the back, same artwork on the side, and there we go. Let's open it up. Okay, and here is the A-Squad Red Ranger figure out of the package, and she is pretty cool. See, she is basically the exact same as like the A-Squad Blue Ranger, the male figures that we've gotten, just with a female body. So obviously everything is basically the same, but kind of scaled down a little bit since the figure frames are going to be a little bit smaller based on, you know, the female body mold. But essentially the armor and everything like that is the exact same, with really hardly anything different. So we will kind of take a closer look there. We do get a blast effect here for the gun that she comes with, and it's a little bit different from the one that came in the blue, the A-Squad Blue, because they had a green color. Here we get the red color. But that's kind of the only difference. Out of the package, she has two holding hands, and then she also has a fist for her left hand, and then the karate chop hand for her right. And then she has this blaster. Now, looking at the differences between this blaster and the one that we got with the A-Squad Blue Ranger, is you could see they're the exact same weapon, but we get a little bit more paint apps. So we get 2 extra blue lines painted there on this blaster compared to the one for the Red Ranger. So there's no red paint there. So this is typically what we've seen with the Power Rangers Lightning Collection line, whereas you get a first release that has a lot more detail, and then as they release more and more, we get less and less. So it's kind of crap that Hasbro continues to do stuff like that. I wish they would keep it all consistent, but they haven't yet, and unfortunately I don't know that they will, but hopefully they can get their shit together and actually give us stuff that's consistent across all releases, so we have teams that all match up with all their accessories and everything. But enough of that. Now let's look at the A-Squad Red Ranger up close. Okay, so here's an up-close look at the A-Squad Red Ranger, and she looks really good. I love the detail on there. One thing that I literally didn't notice until just now is if you look at the helmets, so the A-Squad Blue Ranger, around the visor is all white, but on the Red Ranger it is silver. So I'll have to go back and look to see if that's something that was like that in the TV show, or as if it's just a case of Hasbro being inconsistent again, which I'm leaning towards Hasbro being inconsistent again. But anyway, looking at the two figures, again, the armor plating pieces are all the same, just a smaller scale. It says SPD there. Essentially, everything is the exact same, just, you know, a little altered and minor to accompany a female figure. Both have the A on the shoulder, both have the A on the knee pads. The shin guards are the same, just a different size because to, you know, accommodate on a female figure. But yeah, oh, look at that. There's another difference. We get some black paint on the back of the Red Ranger, whereas on the Blue Ranger, we don't have that. So typically, Hasbro would just be like, oh, hey, we'll give you less paint apps. Now, I just now noticed something, and I don't know if this is going to be a big QC issue on mine. So blue stripe, red stripe, no stripe. What happened there, Hasbro? So I'm leaning towards the fact that mine is probably a one-off, and I didn't get the paint on that shoulder. So I'm going to see if I can reach out to Dorkside, see if they'll get a replacement. I don't know that they will, but it doesn't hurt to try. But yeah, that kind of sucks, missing the red paint there. Man, that's a bummer. Yeah, that really sucks. But the figure otherwise looks pretty good. Really like the way the details and everything came out. So now let's zoom out for her articulation. Okay, so the A-Squad Red Ranger's articulation, she can look down that much based on how low the helmet sits on there. You don't get full range of motion. She can look up that much. Not really any pivot going on there. Full rotation, of course. The shoulder, you can get the shoulder to go up this high. Shoulder pad really doesn't get in the way. It'll kind of flex around the figure a little bit, as you can see there. You get a full rotation in there. You have a single jointed elbow with a swivel at the elbow, so you get that much bend there. Wrists swivel, and they do hinge. It's a little bit tough to get it to hinge, but they do hinge. There is a butterfly joint in there, so you can get the arm to actually go back that far. You don't really get a whole lot going forward. It's really just in that back motion, which is actually pretty damn good there. So we have that upper diaphragm joint, so she can pivot to her left that much. She can pivot to her right that much. She can go back a little bit. She can come forward a little bit, but we also have that lower abdomen crunch, so she can crunch forward in total that much. She can go back in total that much. That's pretty good. We have a swivel at that diaphragm joint there. Legs go out that far apart. She can kick forward that high. Doesn't really go back. Upper thigh cut in there. Double jointed knee like so. The boots are quite large, so the boot really hits the back of the thigh there. There is a swivel there in the boot. I just kind of had to free it up a little bit. Ankle pivot, ankle hinge goes all the way down. Get a little bit of hinge up. Ankle pivot, peg holes at the bottom of the feet there. So decent articulation. I'm just really bummed now about that missing red stripe on the shoulder. So if you guys have yours, before I look up pictures of people that haven't, even though I haven't really seen a whole lot of images, is mine just the one with the QC issue, or is that an issue with all figures? Let me know in the comments below. Okay, here are some size comparisons. So we have the two SPD Red Rangers, A Squad and B Squad. Again, A Squad's kind of a villainous Ranger team, whereas the B Squad took over because the A Squad was gone. And then, you know, A Squad turned out to be dicks. So you see the size comparison. Red is a little bit taller. B Squad is a little bit taller than A Squad, but the A Squad Blue Ranger actually seems to be a lot taller than Red, and that's because the helmet piece is a little bit larger. Let me take a look a little bit more at that. Yeah, they're close to size, but it's just that upper top piece right there is really making him look taller. But looking at the two female figures, you know, we don't have the SPD pink A Squad yet, the GameStop exclusive. But just to give you an idea with the two female figures, they're about close and similar in size. Okay, I wanted to go over this with the accessories. So the blaster is quite large. It's the same size that comes with the B Squad Blue Ranger. So a male figure has a blaster that's the same, which is cool and all, but what happens is with the smaller hands, it's really hard to get it to fit, and then she really can't hold it straight because the end of the blaster is really going to hit her arm, and there's no way to fix that. A vertical hinge on the wrist would have, I think, would have worked out better for this figure, but unfortunately it does not have that. So right there, it's just difficult getting her to hold it really straight out. It just doesn't work as well. You could do it there, but she's hardly holding on to it. You can see the trigger finger is no longer in the trigger there. And then the way that the blast effect works is you could port that right on to the blaster, if I could figure it out, because apparently I can't, but it goes like that, so it looks like, you know, she's actually using it and blasting, so that's pretty cool. While I'm at it, look at these nub-ass thumbs. Like, what the hell is that on the hands? Those are like not thumbs, like bad. I guess all the female figures had that. I never really noticed it before, but that ain't a damn thumb. What the hell? Yeah, that's yikes. Okay, and there's my review of the A Squad Red Ranger. A solid entry into the Power Rangers SPD collection. The team is damn near complete. I think there's only a few more, and we have the rest of the B Squad to come out. So it's very exciting, and I think this one actually really came out great. Aside from the missing paint on my right shoulder pad on mine. But other than that, I think it is a solid release, and I'm happy with it. You guys let me know down in the comments below what you think of this figure. Are you collecting the Power Rangers SPD figures? Are you getting all of B Squad? Let me know down in the comments below. If you guys like this video, please do me a favor and hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you haven't already done so, and as always, thank you for watching.